Na-Lata, lata, Na-Lata, Na-Lata. How did we just find that?
Wow, we didn't even practice that.
You were welcome.
We've got that recorded, right?
We usually pay big money for that, but we'll get that to you for free.
Okay, welcome everybody to the 4th episode of the Na-Lata project. Today we have Molly Hart.
That's me.
And Monique Paterson. Monique Paterson.
Look, just Mons is just going to make it so much
call
easier.
her Mini.
Monique.
Don't pick on her for her size.
Yeah.
So, how's it going? What's happening?
Real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see that you brought 2 glasses in.
Yeah, look, we're really self-centered people, so there's not an awful lot of thinking about others that we do. So 2 glasses is all we brought.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think you do it pretty good.
I'm really sorry.
But
It's good to be here.
it is great to be here.
Yeah,
Thanks for having
thanks
us
for doing
on.
this, guys. Yeah, because just a little bit of a background. I think you guys, the first 2 that I actually told about this, and I think we were doing
and we were rooting for you.
Yeah, we were doing a fundraiser for the Waterboy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
we were
right.
cooking sausages.
Yes.
And
And
you
our
brought it up, and we were
FPOS
so.
machine went down.
Yes.
And we adapted and overcame and sold the shit out of those
We
sausages.
Absolutely.
we did.
Fernando, we just talked about it the week previous, and I was quite excited about it and needed to tell someone. And
You told the 2 people you knew were going to share that excitement
Yeah.
and hype you up.
and straight away they're like, "We're coming on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So welcome, here we are.
Yeah.
5 months later.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really like we're coming on. It was more so you like. I'd be really keen for you guys to come on, and we were like, oh yeah,
We'll think about it. We'll talk to our
We'll
agents.
think about it. But here
Talk
we
to
are.
management, see if they think it's a good idea for us. But here we are. But no, this has been a long time in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks bloody good. You guys
Thanks,
should be very proud of yourselves.
And
Looks
Monique make the logo for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this logo you
Shout
see
out.
up here.
Hey guys, this logo here she make it.
Yeah, that's me.
Look, I've seen better, but it's
Yeah, because you've got a logo too, haven't you, Molly?
I do.
Yeah.
I
do.
do.
Do you want to share about that one?
Is there a story about it?
I don't see it on your car.
Oh, look. I thought it'd be a bit much for my car because I do cry a lot in my car. I didn't want people looking in and being like, oh, can't build a house with her. No, Mom said my logo as well for Molly Hart Design and Build. Just build a house, come to me.
Let's have a look at that.
Oh, you've got it. Oh,
I don't know. Well, you should be
it's on my Instagram.
Give it a goog.
Molly Hart. What is mine?
Molly-
Molly Hart _design and build.
Bring it up.
I
Young
should be
entrepreneurs.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, there's her face.
Oh, that is disgusting. I'm so sorry. That is not nice. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Do better resist.
no.
I wonder.
Just, yeah.
A few technical difficulties.
So then,
Like,
do you want to just log into my
We'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, talk us through the process of doing that.
Well, it kind of differs on who, like, I guess I do it for. For Molly, it was like quite easy because I knew, or we'd spoken about like the vibe she was going for, and she'd given me like some examples and stuff, sort of like how you did. I mean, you literally just drew it on a piece of paper and I just brought it to life digitally.
Yeah.
Did you? Is that how you was?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
That's
he
cool.
came into my desk and he drew a little circle and a Na-Lata through it on my little notepad, and I took a photo and then I went home and
That's what came in.
put it. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's how it came about.
And then, like, after a lot of deliberation with Fernando.
Yeah, did you have any say in this?
Did you?
No, I brought it to the board and I said, what do you reckon about this? And we both went, yep.
Amazing. Perfect clients. Some people not so much.
We had a couple of, we were talking about like a crushed can, because like, can you give a
Na-Lata in Brazil like a can. For example, can for the beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, everything with is make it still like a big can or small. The guys call lata. and straight to the point in Brazil, I give you Na-Lata. I ask you something, Na-Lata, your face, straight to the point. That is why we have the first conversation, make some logo like Na-Lata, put in that, or put in my face like a cartoon and his face cartoon. In the middle, like that.
And which is funny because you were making some cartoon faces today.
I was.
Next time you can make some.
Hey, no, we can always extend on the logo. It's never set in stone.
Yeah, for sure.
We should do some cartoon characters of you. You can pop them up there. And
That was the
stickers.
original idea. Eh?
Yeah,
I think we were just we were just like psyched to get going, and this, I mean, it looks really good. I love it.
We can definitely do a spin-off.
Yeah,
Bit of a V2 situation. But the same. I guess the same sort of thing happened with your one. Like we just kind of, she just gave me some examples, and then I just spun some stuff together. But like normally it would be like with new clients and stuff, I'll create like a mood board of like the direction or the vibe sort of thing that they're going for, and then they accept the mood board, and then from there I get like the inspiration of kind of how the logo will come together, and then I'll give like 5 or 6 different concepts, and then we just go from there.
Can that process take some time, right?
Yeah. Sometimes like I can get like a brand done in like a couple of weeks, and then other time like I'm working with a brand at the moment that we've gone for like a year. Like it can take
a year.
Yeah, well theirs was sort of different. Like they had a name, and then we got it all like sorted and confirmed and stuff, and then they went and made their business like an actual business, and found out that the name was already taken. It had been like copyrighted. So then we had to kind of go back to the drawing board and change that and stuff, which was a bit niggly,
it's definitely worth having a Google before you
choose
your name.
But
the moment you have your proper company, or you work for someone?
It's my own company. It's a bit of a on the side thing, because obviously I work full time for Sentinel, and then I do
Sentinel. Bling 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 bling. Hey Nathan. Please. She said your name.
Sponsored by Sentinel.
Everything's $5,000.
We interrupt this. And then so it just ends up being like evenings and then weekends, basically.
So you're working most weekends now, eh? You've got quite a
yeah. But I try have like a break on like a Sunday, but normally it's the nature of the job is like I have to be in the creative mode. So sometimes if I'm not feeling it, like I can't force myself to do it, because otherwise I feel like I'm not doing like
and you've got
the
to have a break too when you're
otherwise I can run myself down.
Yeah.
It's a hard life.
So Molly, how are you finding the sales, mate?
Yeah,
you've come in on a special time.
A special time. I really, really have challenged myself coming in at this time. Sales is not great at the moment. Nobody's wanting to build or even buy house, like even real estate is not great at the moment. So it is very challenging. But that being said, there's still people that I guess have the money or whatever. They're still building. There's still people out there that can build. It's just trying to get those people through the door, really. And some of the people that I do have that we're in the process of, like, it's such a good process. Like, I'm loving it. Really, really loving it. Just the range of people that you meet and everything, and what they're wanting to do with their house is just so cool. Like that's what I love doing. So it's okay. It's definitely not the best time. I think like a year ago or something would have been prime time to join, but it's also maybe if you put a positive spin on it, it's just I'm not getting overwhelmed with stuff. Like I think if it was a year ago and it was just so many leads coming through and so many people wanting your attention and stuff, I think I would have been really overwhelmed. But now I'm able to kind of learn the process a bit more, just with a couple of clients, which will be good for when it does eventually pick up. If it does, please buy
it. It will. Yeah. I think it's gone like right down, and then it's like coming just right back. sitting at the normal level, and then it's just going up.
Well, I mean, the great, I don't know if it's a great thing, but people need houses, and there's still a massive housing shortage, and that's not going to go away. So,
Yeah.
There are lots of new subdivisions started.
Yeah.
So I think
Next year.
election coming up and get this year
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
It's banks sort themselves out with the interest rates, and I think
And the media is on our side. Just,
that
that definitely doesn't help.
No.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
definitely not.
and
All those
tonight's
journalists
news,
out
doom,
there.
gloom.
I think the government as well needed to help a little bit, like start some program for help the people buy the first home.
Yeah.
I think it gave a motivation the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is sort of
In the
getting
moment
out.
to live in the rent. If the government can try
Yeah.
to do something for help, it's really good for everyone.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think also we're kind of basing ourselves off of the last couple of years, which was actually way, way busier than it usually is anyway. Like it was just a
And the
massive
market was
boom.
like crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, COVID and everything, like, COVID happened, but that's like everyone stayed in the country. So instead of traveling, that they decided to build. So it was really, really busy. And then it was just like all of a sudden it came back down to normal, and everyone was like, oh my God, like so quiet. But actually it wasn't. Now it is a little bit more quiet than normal, but it's not anything to really be worried about.
Yeah. And I think once, all the shortages with supply chain and that, that like knocked the confidence out of a lot of people. But, I mean, I'm noticing at the moment it's starting to pick back up, like things that were just like unknowns, a Bodo and that sort of stuff. We're starting to see it through now. And I think once that people cotton on to that building's kicking off again, there'll be a little bit more confidence about, and people will, hopefully take the plunge and...
And I think with, interest rates are already starting to sort of settle down a bit. And I mean, the sales team and stuff, like we've spoken to banks and stuff, and it's literally just the media have just scared everyone. I mean, it was never actually as scary as they made it out to be, which is really disappointing and annoying, because of course people that don't really know what's going on, they're going to listen to the people that they hear on TV all the time, or what's getting drilled into them all the time. So they're going to believe that it is really scary and that you should absolutely not build or buy a house or anything at the moment. But I mean, when we spoke to banks, they're like, it's not that scary. Like it's actually not that difficult. To get loans and everything. Like it's just not. So and now it's starting. Like I am coming across a lot more people that are like, oh, actually, we're able to. The banks are easing up and stuff a little bit more, and the media chilled a little bit on the whole negative front. So there's a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel.
Mostly the bank is in the moment asking for 5% the deposit.
Is it 10?
10, yeah.
10 for new build.
For new builds, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is quite a lot of money.
Yeah, because the house is getting
just in the
expensive
back
as well.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 month ago I saw with you guys as well, Sentinel, remember? Yeah, maybe 1 million.
Yeah, $1 million. I mean, that's crazy to me. It's
in good place.
Yeah. That's just like the normal now. Though,
yeah, it's normal.
Like,
Yeah,
you don't a million. Like, oh yeah, cool.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's insane.
10, 15 years ago, it's just unheard of.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been like
Yeah.
a huge
First,
mansion.
like
sort of
entry
thing.
level was
Yeah.
250, 300 grand.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What a
And
dream
it's
that
not
would be.
like it's not like the rest of the world is like not everything else has followed. Like it's not like we're all getting paid so much more. Like,
No.
Aren't you guys going to?
yeah, it's tough.
Oh,
Tough times.
But it is what it is, and we'll just push through. I mean, there's nothing else we can really do. Just wait it out.
Yeah,
Hope
that's
for the
it. Yeah,
best.
just got to let these things happen, eh?
Yeah, 100%.
The Sentinel got some plan for getting more clients.
We are putting a lot more into marketing and stuff. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've got a ton of house and land packages. The main issue for so long has been lack of land, people struggling to get land and everything. So we've had so many inquiries about house and land packages and stuff. So we do have a bunch of them. It's just now people can't afford them. We can't get rid of them. But no, like we're we are doing a lot. Mons has done actually so much for us in terms of marketing and stuff to try and get just our name out, but also like what we're doing, what we have available. I think that's the key thing. We're our competitors are doing the exact same things, and in order to stand out from them, we've kind of just got to
Get it out there.
really get our name across probably more than other places. So it just sticks with
show
people.
the point of difference and
Yeah.
what's available.
Yeah.
and,
Exactly.
just be available to help.
Yeah, I mean we've got our Christmas sort of holiday campaign. A little plug there.
Want to go on a holiday?
Yeah. So
I said about that because I found some companies. I saw you you got a good communication. I saw you now, and probably you good seller. But I bought my truck for my new business 1 month ago, and I saw the sale guys is not too much. Don't care for me, do you know?
yeah.
Not too much. Anyway, the same situation. I saw him when I try buy one car for my business partner. And I'm going there, fill it up the forms for financing, everything. And we leave. 1 week later, he no call, he no said nothing. Said something strange. When I back in there, he said, "Oh, I think your business partner have too much score because he no buy.
Right.
Yeah, he no have too much score, and he can't buy this car you guys want, and his score can buy this car." I said, "Okay, I have a look and let you know, but it's not my job. Have a look in one car he can buy. If I'm sale, I call him, hey, I don't have a credit, for example, for you 50,000, but I have a 25. You want one car 25? I can find it for you.
Yeah.
Because I'm want a sale. I depend on the money.
Yeah.
And he don't care. And after I said to him, we back talk later, he no call anymore. He no say enough.
Wow.
If it's me, I call back, hey, I say to you, you don't have a 50, but you have a 25.
Yeah.
We can organize one
Yeah.
good car as well.
Yeah,
You know, I think I saw you
Yeah.
have a good communication, but and not only him, I found some companies don't care too much for the client.
Yeah, see, I think that's
definitely
really key when you're a salesperson, especially selling stuff like homes, even cars, where people get an emotional attachment to it. I think you have to really have the client's best interest at heart, because I mean, they're spending a ton of money on this. It's not like a light decision that they're making, and two, they're going to have it for a while. So if you, what I do, I mean, if they can't afford what we're giving, you've got to try and find any other way to try and either cut costs for them, take out some things, or find them another option. Like it's a no-brainer, because then it's a win-win for you. Like you're just letting a sale go for yourself, so you're not going to get anything out of it. And for these people, they're just going to go with someone else, or they're just going to be lost, they're not going to be happy either way. So that's
It was quite a funny story behind your truck too. It was, Fernando bought the truck and I think 50k?
51.
50, yeah. And he's sort of a bit worried that might have been taken advantage of because of his English and being overseas. And he said, can you go down and just like...
you want the same car my one?
So, pretend to be a potential buyer. So I rocked on down. I was like, hey, mate, same guy. And... I was like, same car. I was like, I want the black ute and all this sort of thing. And he's going, right, I'll put that together for you and get back to you. And he rings me up and he's 51 grand.
oh no!
He's stitching me up for $1,000.
Oh, good to know you were taking advantage of there.
It's good. It's good that you know about that, because when I back, I try financing another truck for my business part, 50 grand. And he said, no, the prices go up. But we can do for you because you bought one with us. We can do He said he's really good. But I think he need more feeling like a sale, do you know? Because when I started my business with my dad in Brazil, 21 years, we have a painter and waterproof business in Brazil. I am in the sale. I took a lot, but my client no leave my shop if you no buy something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sometime gonna buy some one bucket the paint, and he back to home bucket, roll, handle, brush, everything.
Yeah.
And I teach my sales do that. Hey, if he gonna paint his house for himself, he don't need only paint. He come to buy the paint, but he need the brush. He need lots of things, and you can push it in him. Do you know? And I think some of the sales guys need to train a little bit more and more feeling with the. For example, you're gonna say one house, you see one old woman talk to you. You need to getting talk hard.
And you know, you
feeling.
And you made a good point just before too. Is like, you know, sometimes that people haven't quite got the money for what they want, so it's just being able to adapt and try and make it work. And it's just spending time so they're happy with you know,
exactly.
and you know,
making them feel like confident and comfortable as well.
You can't go to a person like I love to talk, and I'm really like over the top a lot of the time, and you know, like I love being loud, like I'm just a loud person, but that doesn't no really just kidding. But you know, that's not always going to work for people, and you have to be aware of that when people come in. And some people do love all the fluffy stuff. They love to be fussed over, they love to talk about their family, they love all that kind of stuff, have a joke around. Other people just want straight facts, and they don't want any of that stuff. They just want to know what they can do and what they can't do, and that's it. And you have to be able to adapt as a salesperson to those kind of people and change your behavior. Otherwise you will be losing like 50% of your sales. You're only going to be able to sell to a certain demographic, really.
I think, in my opinion, I like sale, I love it. My problem in New Zealand is not speak English very well,
right?
But in Brazil I sell a lot. My dad, when he started his company, small company like that, after 2 years I'm working with him, wow, the company getting bigger, and and do you know, getting so big, and I think sale is a feeling, and you need to ask for your client more client indication. I think indication is the best thing for sale, because I sell one thing for look. And after 1 year, I sell the house for him. And I put in my calendar the date, I say. After 1 year, I call him. Hey, what about your house? Good? What about your family? Okay? Yes, okay. If you need something, I am here.
Yeah.
He remember me. When he have some friend, ask about, I need to buy one. Oh, buy with this guy, because this guy is so good, he got attention with me. Do you know, I think need the feeling. Sale need the feeling, and you need more close with your client.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that's definitely
just need
key.
the clients to connect with, guys.
So anybody out there looking for a house,
house.
we
Treat
can
you
hook
real
you
good.
up.
I'll even hit you up a year later. You'll never get rid of me.
We'll put the details in the description.
Visit the show notes.
And do you find the same thing? Like, how have you got most of your clients, Mons? Is it word of mouth? Or
Definitely word of mouth. Like to be honest, I could do more in terms of marketing myself. But I don't, simply because at the moment, like, I'm already at capacity. It's literally just knowing people and people passing like my name on to other people and stuff. And like, I try my best. My point of difference would be probably my prices. Like, I have them much lower than other like graphic design businesses, sort of thing. And then my turnaround time as well. Sometimes I probably don't need to be as fast as I am, but like, I feel like I've got kind of I'm only just starting, so I want to do the best that I can for people in terms of like making sure I get work back to them as quick as possible.
Yeah.
But sometimes it can bite me in the ass because that's when I don't get a break. But like I think when I kind of started, it kind of stemmed from because I was a primary school teacher to start with, and I really loved that. But I kind of came to the realization that what I loved most about it was like creating wall displays and table displays and like not marking books and stuff. So I would prioritize that stuff, and then I kind of was like, oh shit, like I think I need to go down this path. And that's when I did like the study on the side. And when I got into it, I think I was so naive to actually how much graphic design is out there and how much is needed. Like people come to me for stuff that I'm like, shit, like I didn't even...
Just had no idea.
Yeah. And it's really cool. Like I get people come to me to ask me to do things and I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And then I go in and I'm like, I have no idea how to do that.
That's what you gotta do though, right?
Yeah, but like that's how I've learned, and then like I challenge myself, like I do stuff.
Put yourself in the deep end.
Yeah,
It's
like
amazing what you can do.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
like I'll go into YouTube and Google and be like, how do I do this in design, or like fake it till you make it.
My sister,
Good marketing.
my sister, no, my daughter, she's finished marketing in Brazil university, and she did the MBA as well.
Yeah.
And she got a one company online, and she worked for one big company in Brazil. Mm-hmm. But she said to me, oh, Dad, sometimes someone asking me to do some design, something like that. I don't know. I Google.
Yeah.
And they help me a lot.
Everything's out
Yeah.
there.
But that's the thing. Like I look at like the first sort of stuff that I designed at the very start, and I'm like, what the fuck? And now I look at the stuff they do, and I'm like, wow, like it's really cool to kind of see how far you can come. And like I only just did like a creative media certificate online. Like I didn't go to like Wintec or uni or anything. But I had the passion for it, and so I just did an online course. And then like I've just already learned so much about software and about like, and I use TikTok, literally just searching through like tips to use the software. And I think when you learn more about the software, it opens you up to so many more things that you can do, like with branding and with illustrations and stuff. So yeah, that's literally
TikTok. You got some videos from TikTok. Show us. Show us. Man.
Actually, before we get on to that, do you mind if we have private? Are you happy to show some of your projects?
Oh, yep. We can do that. I'm just what can you get onto Instagram on there? Yep.
Nick can do anything.
Oh, hey, look, there's one right there.
Let's change the topic.
Okay,
So back to me.
This is your logo.
Yeah. So that's the logo that I did for Molly.
It's mine, yeah. She did that. So that was cool. Did exactly what I asked for, so that's good.
Yeah. Monmade.design is my page. But yeah, like it's really hard because like I am my own worst critic. Like I go on here and I'm like, no, I don't like anything that I've done. But this
you just did a whole rebrand.
Yeah. So
cool.
So this is my rebrand that I've done just because I feel like I prioritize my time on other people's projects and kind of don't really put too much out on my Instagram, which I need to start doing better at, but I am really bad with it. So yeah, I just did a bit of a refresh on my branding. And then every now and then I post stuff that I've done. It's really cool to kind of get some well-known people
Bit of a plug.
Nom.
Expect donuts next time.
If they want to bring some donuts into the Na-Lata project.
Yeah, so like it's really cool because I have had such a variety of businesses that I've been able to do branding for. I'm getting a lot of like beauty, and I do a lot of events as well, just on the side. So one of Stevie's friends is a welder, like a metal welder. So he creates all my stands for me. Oh. So I just give him the measurements and he just makes them up for me. And then, so I've done weddings, birthdays, engagement parties, like invitations. It's it's actually really amazing how many things you probably don't think about use graphic design. Like
wrapping paper and stuff.
Like I've done a lot. I've been doing a lot of like packaging stuff. The really cool thing as well is kind of when I do, it's just me. When I do branding for like new businesses and stuff, with branding comes so many different things. Like at the moment, I've done doing some work for a company who's the Wash Club. Plug for the Wash Club.
Bling, bling, bling.
$49 unlimited.
Is that for the car washing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
like,
usually go there.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
like with that comes like all the signage around the site, promotional flyers, business cards, email signatures, like stickers to go like to hand out to go on cart, like just all sorts of things, which is really cool because I can create like it's the same sort of thing as sales. Like I will meet the client normally at the moment it's via Zoom, and we just have conversations about what they're after and stuff, and like we create those relationships. And then once I've done the branding, it's cool. Like they keep coming back to me and going, like let's do this and let's do that, and so that's really cool. And the more I've learnt, the more I kind of have to bring to the table in terms of when we have those conversations, because a lot of people will come to me and be like, so like, what do I even need? And I can be like, oh, well, I've done this and this. Yeah. So it's really, and I can put together like kind of like packages and customize it to them and stuff. So yeah, it's really cool. Like eventually one day in the future, I'd love to kind of go further with that and have like a business and have employees and stuff. That's like,
well, like you
way,
said that
way in the
you
future.
like you don't take on. Sorry, is this my podcast now?
Starting your interview now.
Just fade down microphone forward.
It's not needed.
I was gonna say, you said before that you could take on a lot more, but you don't have the capacity. But like, what if you just went full time and you? Sorry, is this Nick just
Say what?
just
Producer Nick over here. Please.
why don't you just go full time? Just do what you love, because do you find that you don't?
Wow. The world is my oyster.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I know what you mean.
What's the reason for you not?
So, I mean, financially at the moment, we're kind of restricted because the house, obviously.
What house?
So we have pad down, we have parades.
And by Christmas,
Yeah. Watch this space.
Monthly newsletter.
I think also, I mean, I don't know if you guys know much about imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what imposter syndrome?
Yes. Yep.
I am a serious case of imposter syndrome. So everything I do and whatever I do, I'm like, oh no, I'm not good at that, or like I can't do that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people talk
Yeah,
about that. Like
yeah.
there's a lot of people that are really top of their game.
Yeah.
Big stars,
Yeah.
whether it be movies or podcasts or and they suffer from the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's really, really common.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, and I have listened to a lot of people that do say that, which is very reassuring.
Yeah.
But also like it's kind of two minds about it as well, because I'm such a people person. I think if I was to go out on my own, I would want to have like a team with me,
Right,
because I mean, in my old job, I had one day off a week where I was doing just purely design by myself, and I would find myself like wanting to go to a cafe and just be around people.
Yeah.
I also bounce off other people. Like I get motivation and drive and stuff from working in a team. So I think eventually I would love to do it, but as I say, like get people like in my team sort of thing and do it with people, which is why I've come to Sentinel and stuff to work with a group.
It's
of people.
good thing when you start something with another person.
Yeah.
You got a team, because when you go to the holiday, he'll work and give you the money for you.
Yeah. He will fund your holiday.
Yeah, and when he go, and you help him. That's, I think, start my business. Hey, too, Paul. Yeah, but it's really interesting because the people's when are gonna start some company for honor yourself, have a little bit afraid for start, but if you trust yourself 100% and said no, I'm gonna do that, and I know take it hard. I need to take it hard when I start, but definitely if you're good professional, nothing's wrong. Go up really faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's 4 years in New Zealand. Speak a little bit English.
Oh, let's go.
Did a lot of
Yeah.
thing. Did a lot of thing in
Crushing
New
his
Zealand.
goals, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Inspiring.
come in here and don't speak English and just everything. No, I speak a little bit and grow up a little bit, because
So actually, that brings me to a story. That, so we were training in here last night, and it was a really decent class. And Fernando taught us some techniques, and we had a good warm up, and then we had a couple of rolls. And this one decides he's going to roll, or like a roll is a fight, with the entire class.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So one by one, he's just
44 years old.
picking us off, and then he gets to me, and we get in a clinch, and he goes to me, "Hey, brother, just take it easy. we do podcasts together." and then fucking attacked me. Yeah, your English is fine, buddy. All right.
Yeah, because for you guys born here and speak really well.
Actually,
No,
I wasn't born here.
Yeah.
No.
Molly's
But I
had to learn English.
Where are you born?
She was Spanish.
No.
Spanish.
No. I'm Scottish, so I
yeah. So
did-
you had to learn English.
Yeah. So she
Yeah,
spoke
you
Scottish.
have to learn English, but I think it's... Yeah, you young. How old are you?
23.
Come on. My daughter,
English is
25,
great, isn't it?
my daughter.
Yeah.
25, my daughter in Brazil. IP.
Oh.
And do you know, for me, it's old. I come to New Zealand old, and it's really hard learning English for me. I'm getting there step by step, but for you guys, I think the same you said now when you start your company, pretty much if you do really good, really, really good, because you have everything and you do your job the best, and just found some good person you can trust 100% and start the team, and next year you back to the Na-Lata and say, "Oh, I got a big company. I gonna help you $10,000 now."
Yeah, new sponsor. Sponsored by Mom made this episode.
Yeah. You know, and we so
Molly Hart
happy
is
for
on the
that. Hey, look, and we so happy for that. Hey. You as well. You can say after this podcast, you can say 3 houses. You say, half of my commission, I give it to you guys.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
We really want to see this podcast get off the ground.
If it should say to next week 3 houses, you let me know.
Don't worry, I'll be keeping an
we'll
eye
have a
out,
close
mate.
eye.
I'll be keeping an eye out. We'll let you sign the board.
Yeah. Like, there'll be evidence that we've been here.
Yeah, guys. What you guys doing for sport, something like that, for yourself, hobby?
Wow.
Monique.
Actually, these two have been crushing it.
I mean,
Actually-
yeah, I would say.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you showed
That's a good word.
you showed
Yep.
me the TikTok is needed to be really good.
Yeah.
Strength.
You did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Molly and I, we actually go to the gym together
Every morning.
every morning.
6:30.
Very dedicated.
6:30. Not the same as someone 5 o'clock. This is a crazy case.
No.
Absolutely not.
I don't do mornings.
5
at the best
o'clock,
days.
4:30. I can't believe it.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we do.
I'm not friends with those kind of people. We're not the same.
When did you guys start? It was like January, February? Did you start?
Yeah.
March.
March.
I think
Yeah.
beginning of March. Yeah.
you
yeah.
guys been
And
going after
it.
yeah,
Shredded.
it's it. Yeah, like I mean, you
Nothing's
can't tell
changed.
because we've got baggy clothes on, but
Yeah.
you know, we've
We try to wear the baggiest clothes so we don't make others feel bad about themselves because we're
all about lifting people.
like Nick. Mons is known for her bullying around the office, trying to make people feel bad about their weight, i.e. producer Nick. So much so that Nick actually just cut all of his hair off just to shed that little bit more weight.
Yeah, I think he's got the office haircut, right?
Yeah.
I'll make it one of those two.
He'll be next.
Yeah, number 4.
Yeah, but it's like, it's probably been the best thing, eh? Like I was going to Body Fit originally, which was like classes sort of thing, which is good. It was a bit on the expensive side, but it was still really good. But now, like that we go to the gym, we kind of just follow our own program, and it's nice because you don't kind of feel the pressure of anyone like, watching you, or kind of you can
making you push harder than you want.
Although disclaimer, we do go very hard at the gym.
Yeah.
But at the moment we're doing like a Pilates sort of.
Yeah, we've been hearing. Shout out to TikTok again. You're gonna get sponsored by TikTok the amount of times we mention it. But everybody's mentioning on TikTok Pilates is just going off, like saying that you just the results that you see from it are unreal. So we're like, fine, let's just follow the trend, get on it. And it's so nice. I'm such a sweater. TMI, but with Pilates, like I just don't sweat as much, which is great, and great for everyone else around. But you still feel it so much. Yeah, still feel it so much. But we just honestly just getting up and going and having another person to go with.
Yeah,
to
holding
motivate
you accountable.
Go. Yeah, I mean the amount of times we've almost texted each other every morning being like, I can't make it.
Yeah,
but
and you make each other accountable, right? And once you've done it, the endorphins kick in, all those good chemicals.
It's so good.
Feel amazing, don't you?
Yeah, 100%. And then it kind of, I prefer going in the morning because it does kind of motivate you to then eat well throughout the day, because you're like, cool, like I've worked out, like, whoa, I'm so wholesome with my life. And because that's the other thing is we've been trying to the best we can follow like a nutrition plan as well, and the difference it makes, eating good and exercising is like next level. Like mentally.
I'm not very good at like I love exercise and stuff. I'm not very good at doing it by myself when it's just me I have to answer to. I'm very good at just resetting my alarm in the morning, but having Mons just having another person just to do it with makes me get up and do it, and I always enjoy it, never regret it. And then also having somebody my biggest downfall is nutrition, 100%. So just having somebody else that's doing the kind of similar thing, and we just like cook our lunches in the office, and like everyone in the office gets so interested. They're like, oh, it smells so good, like you guys are chefs.
I forget the name. I have some, I think it's Brazilians. The guys have one company, I think in Hamilton. The guys make the
meals.
The meals for you. And the guys deliver your home.
Oh, that's
for a whole week.
That's
pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you let the guys know what meal you want for your
like
health.
But these two are like, it's like Jamie Oliver every
Jamie Gordon.
Jamie.
So
and it actually you end up saving money as well, because like we're lucky in our office to have like a fully functioning kitchen, so we can bring our food to the office and just cook it and be able to not have to like order Uber Eats or whatever. Waste our money.
Yeah, $30 for a solid,
Mr. Full of bowl over here.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. Keto every couple of weeks.
Sorry, what diet are you today?
Just seafood.
Seafood,
seafood and eat it.
Fish and chips.
Yeah, fish and chips. No, I know what you mean about having friends to train with and stuff.
Yeah.
It's so much more motivating.
Yeah.
I train with a guy in the morning that I used to work with, and then and really the whole thing that started it off was meeting Fernando and starting jiu-jitsu. Then so it's a full-on workout in here for a couple of hours twice a week. And then I wanted to become better. So that's what sort of got me to the gym, to lose a bit of weight, get some range of motion, stuff like that. And he always holds me accountable.
And when he came with me, I saw Luke the first time. Sorry, I said it all the time for him. When I saw him first time,
I haven't always been this good looking.
Sorry, look at that. Look at that. I like this shit.
Oh no!
Terrible. Sorry, but after we talk, he started the gym. He started to come. Look, he's a Mason.
Yeah.
Like
Great
a
shape.
handsome.
Abercrombie
handsome guy.
model.
He changed.
Right.
He changed. I say to him, look, if you grab your photo, the past,
Yeah.
and the now, real different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real different.
Yeah.
Do you have before and
Real
afters?
different.
They're so important.
We've got a lot of befores.
Oh, I
but
don't
this-
have a single after. My befores are my very first before was back in 2016, I think, when I was 16 years old, which is crazy. And my before then is better than what I want my after to be now. Which is real disappointing.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah. But Mons does yoga on the other as well.
Yeah, so I've joined up to Ara Studios,
Yeah.
which is in St Andrews, and I try go like 3 times a week.
Oh, right. And you're doing that in the evenings? or-
Yeah, in the evenings.
Yeah.
So that's 6 till 7. So sometimes like my mind will get the better of me and be like, oh no, don't go to yoga, you've got work to do, sort of thing. And so I'll skip it, and then I'll always regret it. So it's kind of teaching myself the habits of actually getting there, because I always feel better afterwards. And I think also, it's better that we're doing Pilates now, but like I used to be a dancer, so I was always stretching my body and my flexibility was really good, and I've kind of lost that, and so I kind of want to get that back. And doing yoga like definitely
yoga
helps
is
that.
shit for it is so good for
Oh
range of
yeah,
motion.
it's so good.
And I think as you get older too, it's way better.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
at the start of the year, my hip flexors are just so tight.
Yeah.
And like you incorporate quite a bit of like child's pose and
Yeah,
stuff like that
yeah.
into our warm ups. And,
Yeah.
just simple.
And it doesn't
yoga
have to
poses.
be intense, like just
No.
sitting in those positions. Like we've
Yeah.
since
So
doing
nice.
Pilates, we do like a cool down thing, eh? And
Yeah.
we go.
One thing I take hard in here in the gym as well, the guys breathe properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Nose and mouth. Nose and
Yeah,
mouth,
breathing,
because-
yeah.
Yeah, because I saw the breathing. The guys breathing only using them.
Yeah.
Like that is not correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's actually really hard to do, like especially when you're puffed.
Puffed,
Like
yeah.
naturally you're like, like when you're running, naturally you're like, because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
but-
Smell the cake, blow out the candles.
Yeah.
oh, that's like
That was
that.
Bella who came
Yeah,
up with
that's
that.
Bella said. Yeah, it's correct, because when do you breathe properly, your body reaction really well for yourself.
That's interesting.
When we have a training here, you see the guy starts today, he breathe totally wrong, and pass the time, he breathe properly. It's really different for him, and I see and him really different to train as well. This is really good for yourself. Firstly, for everything you do the exercise, control your breath.
And it's definitely like a habit. Like I know when I started doing yoga, I found it so hard. I actually got frustrated. There's definitely things me and Molly do at the gym. We're like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
We get like
Like,
angry.
Yeah.
He holds us to task, so it's like we do the we run around the mats here, and then it's like we do shrimping and then roly polies backwards. So by the time you've got through a few rounds of that, everybody's like, and
Yeah.
he's standing, we're running past him, he's going through your nose, and you're like,
Oh, nah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another day we have a fight. I say, look, you control your breath. And come on, why you control my breath? Look at my situation. The other look 130 in the top.
The other look
Why
makes
don't
me
you
look
control
small.
my breath? I say, you need to control your breath in difficult situation. Because when do you control your breath 100%? Wow, it's real different.
Yeah.
Real different.
I play hockey, like field hockey, and there's no way in hell that I'm breathing through my nose and my
You are not smelling that cake and blowing the candle.
And there's no cake anywhere in that field. But I run out of breath my stamina's shocking. My fitness sucks. But there's just I don't see that kind of thing just helping it at all. But I mean, you're saying that it is, so maybe I'll try it. But
If
next
you try, the family grace for jiu-jitsu got a good rules in the family, and one of the rules is breathe properly and eat properly. If you go in the YouTube, you see the Rickson Grace, the Family Grace in Brazil. The guys got some techniques for breathe properly, control your breath, and together yoga as well.
Yeah, Hickson was massive on yoga.
Wow.
Right?
And if you try, I know it's frustrating when we start, you say, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But that's why Luke said, you have a fight with 6-7 guys and you not like tired, because I try control my breath. No 100%, but
Yeah.
I have a fight and breathe properly, little bit, run.
Because it kind of calms your body down as well. Like when you breathe normally, like when you're breathing, like I feel like it just kind of hypes your body up and you go into that kind of like adrenaline state. Whereas like slowing down your breathing is like good for your like mental clarity, which helps with everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need the oxygen.
And with yoga, and that also rolls into meditation. It's like breathing's so big, you know, like to get into that meditative state.
And of course, like when you don't breathe like that normally, it's going to be hard because you're fully changing like the way you do things, which is obviously never easy, but it takes practice.
Yeah, it does take practice.
It's a big commitment.
But you can do it just on the fly too. Like I do it a lot when, say, I've got a stressful situation at work. Or,
when you talk to us.
You know, like I've had
Your code doesn't
I'll look out for it now.
What do you mean? I don't get a word in edgeways most of the time. No, you know, you've had a difficult conversation with, say, a client or a contractor and that. You can just, you know, like I'll just take a moment and
it actually helps.
Oh, very much so. Calms you down. It's almost like a mini sort of calm down meditation.
Yeah.
And you can
it's interesting because I've always thought of you as one of the calmest people in the office anyway. I mean, like, just nothing.
It's breathing.
Nothing. Nothing phases you.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, yeah.
There's like,
you know.
there's no point in getting super wound up about things that's not going to matter in the next couple of weeks.
That's out of your control as well.
Yeah, you
I
can't
guess,
control the uncontrollables.
I think through my 30s and that, when I first started project management, like, I used to lose my shit quite a lot.
Yeah.
And it started affecting my, my life after work. You know, I'd get home, I'd be stressed.
Not switch off.
Switch off, lose sleep and that.
Yeah.
I've just trained myself over the years.
Yeah.
So
it ages you too. You're actually only 32, hey?
21. I'm younger than you, Molly. That's just 6 months in project management.
That's definitely like important. I think people can get too caught up in stressful situations at work and then not be able to like snap out of it, I guess.
Yeah. And it's just been able to, you know, it's like we've all got lives outside of work. And, you know,
everyone has their own issues that they're dealing with.
And children and, you know, you've got to be able to bring your best to those sort of situations
I think
as well.
actually that's one of the most difficult parts I find of my job is just that with sales, like, it's almost like you're on call 24/7 almost, you know? I mean, you have to meet clients after they've finished work. So you're having meetings at like 7 o'clock at night. You're working on the weekend sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
I suppose you get through a lot of work in the weekends, right?
Yeah.
Because that's when they've got time to...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's really, I mean, there's 1,000,001 clients that are just like, the only times I can meet are like Saturday, Sunday. And like in my head, I'm like, I'm like, it's fine. And like, especially if I'm at the show home, I'd like when working that and everything, it's good. I do get through a lot of work then anyway, and although I take time off during the week, you never actually fully switch off. Like as soon as I see an email come through, I'm like, I have to reply to it immediately. And like I went to Queenstown last week and I made it a thing that I was like, I'm not even going to like look at my emails. Like, I don't want to do that because it does stress me out like a lot if I can't reply to it immediately, or like I can't get something to someone when they want it.
Yeah, and
then
you're not present to what you're doing, eh? I know exactly.
Yeah.
So it's that notification up, and then all of a sudden you just
and that's what you think of, and then you're not present at all. I mean, I've had literally one of my clients has told me probably about 3 or 4 times over emails to go to bed. At like 11 o'clock at night, they're like, you can reply tomorrow. I was like, okay.
I feel, well, I'm the same, but obviously with my business as well. Like I feel like, and when you're the like, because obviously as a salesperson, that is your business as well. Obviously you work for
Yeah,
Sentinel,
yeah.
but you're your own business. So you're the only person that's going to be able to respond
Yeah.
to them, you know, and it's not like they know that you're in the office from 9 till 5. So they're not going to apply after those hours. So
Yeah.
sweet as. But yeah, I'm exactly the same. Like when I get an email through.
Yeah, but you learn to prioritise things.
Oh,
There's a
definitely,
lot
and
of
make time.
there's some things that actually need to be addressed on the spot.
Yeah.
And be it after hours, but a lot of it can. You've just got to look at it and go, can I control anything about this right now?
Yeah.
Number one, everything's shut.
Yeah.
Most people
Yeah.
are in bed.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
so you put it to the next morning, unless it's
Yeah.
an emergency or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as time goes on, you get better.
You
and
do,
better at
yeah.
things.
100%.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with doing emails and stuff at night, or we're working at, like after our normal office hours, whatever. That's not an issue. It's more not being able to switch off, or
Switch off,
or just
yeah.
being
Yeah,
like, this
because-
can wait till tomorrow. They're not needing a response today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
but
just saying,
if you
like,
no switch off your mind for relax, you keep it stressed really fast.
yeah.
For example, the same Luke said, some things you can have a solution for today,
Yeah.
and only tomorrow. A principal as job like painter or builder, you need it. In the past time do like you no sleep well at night and thinking my job, what am I gonna do, but getting me stressed, my health
priority.
priority,
Yeah.
but it's no good because I'm getting stressed too much. That's why maybe 6 months ago I said, I'm stop do that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm getting die and leaving my family, leave everything here, because the job, I can control my jobs, and said, no, tomorrow I may do that. Today, leave and gotta have a fun.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of cool sometimes doing a list of everything that you've got to do in a day and then prioritising it.
You're putting it in. Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
So can I do anything about this today?
Yeah.
And if it's a no, get it out of your list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Cross it off.
Yeah.
And I think also, like, at the end of the day, you want to give your best self to whoever that is that's wanting an answer from you or a job from you. And if you're going to do it under a stressful situation, they're not getting the best of you and the best out of you. So why not just wait until you can give your all, or,
Yeah.
not just half-ass it.
Because end of the day, you have you guys got a family, married, the kids.
Absolutely not.
Anyway, you guys got a family. Doesn't matter the part of the family you have. End of the day, you need to give your time for your family,
Yeah.
for your kids.
It's all about balance.
Because they're the ones that are going to be
Otherwise,
there
the
for you at the end of
kids or your husband, your boyfriend, feel like I'm no priority.
the day. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That is the problem. I had a problem in the past like that, and that's why I said no. I'm not do that anymore because it's wrong for my life.
Yeah.
And I try every time, put myself change. I need to change for getting better
Yeah.
for me and for my family. Because when do you do that and you happy, everyone see you happy, and everyone see you love you happy, and everyone like you like that. But if you not change the suite for priority, lot is a thing, but your family as well, have a time for everyone, is complicated.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not getting a good balance and stuff, it affects everything. And then your work, which you're prioritizing or like putting all your focus into and everything, is never going to be at the standard that you need it to be anyway.
Yeah.
So it brings you. It's smell the cake, blow out the candle.
Moral of the story.
Is this when you bring out the cake for us? Champagne and cake.
Yeah, champagne and cake. I
be here
would
every
have
week.
champagne if I had a glass.
I don't know if the look said for you guys why we start. Why?
Sorry, I need to go to the loo.
Okay.
Sorry, people.
That's actually not okay.
Joey.
Carry on.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
know if the look here said it to you guys about why we started this project. I would like help people.
Yeah.
Help
Yeah.
people in the world. And I want to ask you something. I know ask you if you do something for help someone, but it doesn't matter you help, but if you help someone like, I help this week, I think it's help because someone coming with me and he gonna buy the house with me and he started to talk his life. And I give some counsel for him and I think it's a help. What you guys doing for help you? Help someone.
Help someone.
Do you want to go first, Molly?
Well, just
While you think of something.
There you go.
I mean, what I am super conscious of doing is showing gratitude to people. Like when people do something that I appreciate or that might help me, I always make a conscious effort to let them know that, like, hey, you're doing a good job, or like, you know, or like, because I feel like, I mean, it's not like they're sitting there waiting to be applauded or appreciated or anything, but sometimes people can go about their day or their job or whatever for so long and no one kind of stop and be like, hey, like you're doing a good job. And sometimes that can be the make or break of someone's day. And I think a lot of people are so kind of focused in on what they're doing and everything that they kind of forget to appreciate what other people are doing.
Exactly.
So it can, so I'm working on that.
No, this is true. She sent. I get a lot of emails from her during the day, just random ads. Just the subject's like, "You're doing great, honey."
Actually, I must admit, you're both really good at doing that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Oh, Nick doesn't get it.
Just me.
Maybe you should do a better job.
Nick knows.
He upset. He upset. Tomorrow you'll see your email, everyone. Good job.
Yeah.
I might email you tomorrow. I'll email you.
I think, like at the end of the day, everyone does a good job in everything that they do. And so it's just being aware that everyone, as we've spoken about, has their own issues going on behind the scenes that you might not know about, and the fact that they're showing up and doing their job and stuff.
Could you try again?
Okay.
Try again.
Shut up, Siri.
Siri's like, I don't get any. You're doing good.
Don't email me. You possibly.
Could you try that again?
Imagine the things that Siri hears on the private in the car. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, so that's my version of helping people.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people go and feel like they're not appreciated. So I think it's important that people feel appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the people no need the money.
Yeah.
No need the work. You help it something. Nothing.
Yeah.
Need the only word you talk
I know,
well.
yeah.
Oh, in New Zealand, some of the men, you see some men shake hands like that and grab only the finger.
Yeah.
And normally in Brazil, I hug. My friends in Brazil, I hug and kiss in here.
Yeah.
And when I come in here, someone once, I said, I love you. Guys look at me like that. And some of the guys start to ask me, hey, Fernando, you every day happy? I said, yeah. What changed in my life if I got a problem outside my job, for example, my family?
Yeah.
What gonna change if I bring for my job this stress? Nothing changing.
It's just going to make your stress worse.
Yeah, and I try make my day happy every day.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't matter the problem I had. I try my day every day happy.
That's so good.
And
Great
everyone
mindset.
say that I love it, look, I love it, look, I love everyone. You love everyone.
Yes,
everyone.
I love
This is
that.
mine.
Yeah.
This is the
You're not.
I totally agree. I mean, I'm the same. I deal with a whole lot of people every day, you know, and if you can go with a positive, a respectful, because sometimes the conversations aren't great, you know.
Yeah.
There's difficult conversations all the time, but if you can go in with a level of, peace, understanding, empathy, that's
It's
the
angle.
result
Yeah.
is, it might be a shit situation, but you get the best result possible out of it, you really do, and then everybody's, and the other way is you go in like a bull in a china shop. Everything
Yeah.
escalates.
Yeah.
And, you
I
know,
got every day. The company I'm work have a lots of Filipinos, and the Filipinos hard works and so shine. And one day I call one Filipino and say, "What's your plan for finish?" I think he got some problem, a history. My plan is finishing here. Fuck you. But this guy, so good with me.
Yeah.
I call him. He no answer me anymore. I said, come on. I'm getting angry. I'm go there. But in the moment I take my car and go with him, I am a Christian. And I start to talk to my Lord and say, hey, Lord, give me good talk with him because I think he got some problem. When I'm turning the site, he in the back of the house. I said, hey, can I talk to you? He jumped the ladder and come inside the garage. I start to talk to him. I said, hey, what I did for you? I'm no angry with you. I just give you one question for you. And I don't know why you said this word for me. And I still love you. And I don't know, some things happen. And he started to cry a lot. And he said he got a problem with his sister, his wife, la 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 la. Anyway, after finished conversation, he cried a lot. I hug him, talk to him, and the manager, the site, come and ask what's happening, Fernando. I say to manager. Anyway, next day he called me and he said, "Oh, Fernando, so sorry. I swear for you, la 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 la." But that's I said sometimes people need you only one talk, good talk,
yeah.
and
Just let it
feel
all out.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just some
Yeah.
empathy. Hey?
Just a simple "how's it going" can change somebody's day. I reckon.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
People feel seen as well and not kind of like they can't
Yes.
talk about what's going
Yes.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are at an hour, folks.
Stop it.
I know. Look
Time
at-
flies.
Keep going.
Hey, thanks for doing this, guys. Really appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us
much.
on.
Yeah, it's cool.
Thank you
We'll have
so
to do it
much.
again.
Yeah, if you need
Yeah.
us for every other podcast, if you can't find people.
Or if you guys go on holiday, we'll take over. For
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
you were going to do 22 without a clue, eh? Was that,
Yeah,
23.
I was
Until you turned
what about
23.
me?
Yeah, yeah.
until
All
I turned
about
23.
me.
No, 23 and yeah,
All about
all
me.
about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, me and my
yourself.
friend.
Start your own podcast.
Yeah, it was 22 and not a clue. Was my podcast that I was gonna start with my friends. Sorry, my friends. It's not even my idea. I'm saying it like it was mine. It wasn't.
What's the name?
22 and not a clue because we were all 22 at the time. But now we're 23. We don't have any of the equipment and we've not started. So we need to rethink the name.
Maybe start when you're 32 and
Oh,
you
so one of them's moving to Australia. So I just don't think it's happening. But we're really good talkers. So
Yeah.
if you-
When you guys
available
start?
anytime.
When?
Oh, we're just not.
Come on.
No.
Need to start.
Luke was telling me how expensive it is to start.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
$30,000 for acoustics.
No.
There's a student
just-
here. There's a
30
student
grand.
here cost around $100,000.
No, you just got we're a couple of psychos. We get into a project and we just need the best of everything, right?
Oh, but I'm the
But you
same.
can-
I'm not doing anything half-assed. I want the best of the best.
But you can really
Yeah.
get started with a microphone that plugs into your phone and start. I mean,
Yeah.
like we're
I
recording
sound
this
so good right now, though. I don't think I sound as good on a normal
on
microphone
it.
as my
You can
phone.
get a smaller
This is
version
the
of
shit.
this, but like it.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got some equipment that you could start with.
Oh, stop.
I have,
Might
yeah.
be the thing.
Have
Do
you
you
got
really
a-
want competition?
Have you
this is
got
a
you've
good
got a
idea.
laptop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Just got
ready.
a couple
Okay.
of microphones. I've got a little interface there. That has
Yeah.
two microphones.
Just
You
start
can
your bedroom.
Yeah.
And start to talk.
Blossom from there.
I would
Yeah.
like
So
that.
You can only go up from there, Molly.
Pajamas and wine. That's my
Everyone,
Kind
lots people's in principal in Brazil. Brazil is the first one podcast and start in the bedroom and
yeah.
and yeah.
Anything's
I think
possible
it's-
if you put your
yeah.
mind to it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I could sell a few more houses, I could afford a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh
Come on, people, let's get out.
Molly Hart.
Yeah.
Very good.
No, thank you so much for
Yeah,
having
thank
us
you.
on.
It's
Cheers,
great.
guys.
Thank you,
honor.
guys. Thank you so much again. And it's so appreciated you guys in here today.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if you want to use our jingle, you can.
Ah,
We can.
have
Yeah,
the
jingle and
Do we fade out now? We do it again.
and you promised the